Hi there, and welcome to third grade. I'm Mrs. Poorte. I'm going to be your third grade teacher this year. A little bit about me. I've been married 20 years to my junior high sweetheart. I have 4 awesome kids, 3 daughters and 1 son. I have 1 dog, 2 cats, and 5 crazy chickens at home. In my spare time, I love going on vacation, swimming, working in the yard, playing sports, and game nights. I just recently moved from 5th grade to teaching 3rd grade this year, and I am so excited to be here. I love 3rd grade, and I'm super excited to switch grades and be here with you guys this year. Back to school night is tomorrow, Thursday, August 20th. Families are assigned times to attend by last names. A through G from 4:30 to 5, H through N from 5:15 to 5:45, and O through Z from 6 o'clock to 6:30. Hope you can make it tomorrow night. I'm excited to meet you. Our school schedule is Monday through Thursday, 8:50 to 3:25, Friday from 8:50 to 1:25. The first bell rings at 8:45 a.m. Any student who is not in the classroom by 8:50 a.m. bell will be marked absent. Students checking in after the 8:50 a.m. bell or checking out early need to be checked in or out at the office. Please do not come straight to the classroom. Make sure you check in at the office first. Here's a small calendar of the first 4 weeks of school, so just make sure that you're checking that you are in the right group and what days you will be coming to school. Here's a map of where we're going to line up each morning when we get to school. We are located over on the west side of the school by the parking lot drop-off lane. The blue star on the map shows where we're going to be lining up. This is just right outside of our windows of room 26. We're going to meet there, and I will come out and get the class and bring them in through those west doors into the 3rd grade hall. This is where we'll line up every morning when we meet for school. Needed supplies. If you are wanting to donate items, here's a list of a few of the things that we could use in our classroom. Earbuds or headphones for each student so that they have their own individual pair that they can use. Tissues, pencil top erasers, glue sticks, small dry erase markers, hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, and wide-ruled notebook paper. The above items will be used daily. They can be brought from home on a voluntary basis, otherwise they will be furnished by the school. Students are also allowed to bring water bottles for their personal use. Just make sure that they have water only in them. Please consider using disposable bags when bringing home lunch to help with sanitization process. Classroom rules. In addition to school rules, we have a few basic rules to follow in the classroom. It's to be safe, be responsible, be respectful, try your best, and never give up. Behavior policy. There will be a clip chart used in our classroom this year. Focus will be on positive actions as well as enforcing consequences for times students do not make good choices. Each student will have a clothespin with his or her name on it clipped to a chart. Each day, students will start on following class rules. Student action will determine movement of his or her pin. Pins move up for positive behavior to wow and may further move up to amazing behavior. If a student's not making good choices, a verbal correction will be given. If the behavior continues, the following consequences will occur. First, pin moves to almost there and fills out a form stating what happened in his or her own words to reflect and determine a better choice he or she could have made. Second, pin moves to the time to refocus and students fill out the other side of the above mentioned form. It is sent home for parent signature and returned the following day. Third, the pin moves to stop and think and students will write about what happened and the parents will be contacted by the teacher. This is a fluid system, so if a student's pin is moved down, he or she has the opportunity to correct his or her behavior and have the pin moved up. Classroom currency or reward system. Students will be able to earn stars when they are doing something positive, excellent behavior, excellent work, making good choices, etc. Students will also earn stars for ending the day on following class rules, wow, and amazing behavior. Students will use stars to purchase things such as pencils, erasers, etc. Students will also be charged or fined stars for ending the day on almost there, time to refocus, and stop and think. Other star fines will be assessed for being off task, breaking rules, etc. They will also be able to use these stars to purchase things from the class store that will be held once a month. Canvas. Canvas will be the platform that we use for our hybrid learning this year. This is where to look for assignments and announcements. Parents and guardians will have access to their students' Canvas. Don't forget to go to your parent MyDSD portal to sign the Parent Elementary Acceptable Use Agreement. Your student will also need to log in to his or her student portal to sign the Elementary Acceptable Use Agreement. This year's subjects. This year in math, we will be studying place value, multi-digit addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, fractions, measurement, and geometry. In language arts this year, there will be several different areas that we'll be learning in. Speaking and listening, we'll learn to contribute to discussions and present. In reading, we will be studying fluency, comprehension, analyzing. In writing, there will be 3 different areas that we learn to write in. We'll be doing opinion writing, informative writing, and narrative writing. In social studies this year, it's going to help us understand how geography influences community location and development. It's going to help us understand cultural factors that shape a community and also help us understand the principles of civic responsibility in classroom, community, and country. In science this year, we're going to be studying weather and climate patterns, effects of traits on survival, and force affects motion. In our technology classes this year, we're going to learn about creation, consumption, and keyboarding. In our computer science classes, we're going to learn about computer systems, network and internet, data, algorithms, and impacts of computing. Remote learning. On remote learning days, please help your child to find a quiet place to learn during their online lessons. Make sure to gather all learning tools, have their laptop and computer ready, at-home learning kit, pencil, and a notebook so that they have everything they need to be successful. Homework. Homework this year will be reading 20 minutes each night, recorded on a monthly reading calendar. Fluency, it's a 1-minute timing that they'll just do each night. And keyboard chatter will be for the first 26 days of school. Due to the unusual circumstances with A and B days, homework will consist of whatever the student needs to finish that day. This may change as circumstances change. What happens if I am absent? When you're absent, look at Canvas first. This is where to find most of the information needed to make up the assignments. They will need to check with me upon their return to class for additional information. Birthday celebrations. An All About Me packet will be sent home a week before their birthday week, or as close to their birthday week as possible. If they have a summer birthday, we will celebrate it on or around their half birthday. They can bring a few items to display that week as well. We would normally bring in birthday treats towards the end of the week, but under the current circumstances, we will not be allowed to bring in treats this year. Allergy notice. This is a peanut and tree nut free zone. We have a student in our class that has a life-threatening allergy to peanuts and tree nuts. If you are volunteering or coming into our classroom for whatever reason, please be aware that we are a nut-free classroom. Volunteers. We will need help in our class from time to time. If you would be willing to help at any time, please let us know. These are some of the items that we will be needing help with. In-class help may be reading with students, basic fact practice with flashcards, small groups, and doing bulletin boards. Communication. Most communication will be through email. Canvas announcements will also be used. Please contact me at any time if you ever have questions or concerns. My email is mepoorte, so mepoorte @dsdmail.net. Thank you.
extra little crates at home I'm not using. They're kind of mishmashed. Yeah, those. And so what we can do, I'll bring them in because, like I said, one whole unit fits in one.
Okay.
And unless you're killing me. So what we can do tomorrow is we can just throw the books in there. And how much room do you have?
So I could pull this stuff out and throw books on there. I have a couple more.
Yeah, I have a little bit of room under my cabinet to store some stuff.
Those are just, I'm not ready to just.
Well, I have some room under one cabinet where my books are. That I still have a little bit of room. So like I said, let me bring the crates in tomorrow because storing them loose like that is going to be a nightmare.
Should I start?
I don't know. What to do. You might be able to put that flat right there.
Oh, you don't really have that.
Ooh,
I guess.
yeah. But I'm saying those might go flat right there. You know, like that extra stuff, because I have a couple of things in there.
I'm still
Girl,
trying to
you were on your puzzle.
this crap. My what? You're on your Oh. I'm like, my what?
These are cute.
Those were what the 5th grade teacher I took over for had. She had
like it.
Yeah. So,
But, you know.
I never use them in 5th grade, but. Oh wait, no, look, they're in crates.
Yay!
Thanks for taking all my gel.
Yep, no problem.
Cool. Oh, dibbles. Yes, you probably already have one of those too. But yeah, I was like, maybe we can stack it up there.
I just did them.
Let me go look to see what room I have under here.
Sure you don't want your step ladder?
What do you mean?
Just to get up there?
Oh.
Chairs are kind of dangerous. If I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be all right. Thank
Okay.
you. Hey, thanks for everything, Doctor.
Oh, you bet. How's your day go today? Yeah, I'm sitting a little scared for a little bit. And really the SEL piece. So you guys are probably going to start seeing some equity department. We have some equity lessons that Jaka mentioned where those guys are putting together that they're communicating with the counseling department about them teaching those lessons. But if you go with the
Okay. I think I can store some of the textbooks in there. She said store what you can and let her know what we still need.
what layout do we want?
I think I can get
You
all
can
of
do
them.
you can do probably 2 deep, or are you trying to do all the way across first?
No, not necessarily.
Or whatever you want to call them. And there's depending on the grade, there's like
But there's some right there that don't have crates.
5 lessons.
See,
You know what?
This is more.
Oh, I do have crates. It didn't look like they were.
Yeah. And this.
Here's the thing though. It's fine. I'll redo it
And
later.
so these
But
are.
I'd rather put this stuff up high
This is
out
only
of my way.
partial. That's, I bet, where the missing ones are. Those are all the ELL ones, probably to what Becky just gave me. But she's only got part of them. But see, this is only ELL.
Oh, partial.
So I've got the other from Becky, of the ones she has. Will this fit up at the top with the manuals?
Am I taking that bag back?
Probably. You don't want a bag.
I've already got
I've
one.
already
I
got
gave
one.
him one. Because I had an extra one.
Yeah, I already have one. So let me see what I can store here. Because if all else fails, we might just have to put the cards like right there.
You know what? That's actually where that stuff was. Maybe I'll just put this stuff was right there. All this ESL stuff.
Oh,
So I'll just put it back right here.
okay. Perfect. I'll go see how many books I can put. And you tell me the rest.
Okay. until 8 o'clock tonight.
Well,
but
we can be here till, he
I-
leaves at 10.
Oh, he's leaving at 10?
No, Bob.
Oh,
Bob's
Bob
here
leaves
till
at 10.
10. He's now on his night shift.
Oh, so we, sweet.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
But
Okay.
if I have to.
All right. So, what's going on here?